not the type to ask. In the club for broken people, let's say place. Faded vision, the laser fit in the space. Liquor, confused emotion if I'm okay. Feel the top of my shoulder walking away. Gloves on, caught a quick glance. I know the feelings of a romance. Love at first sight, and the night is young. I just hold you the reason, it ain't my drink. Smile when my drink go. Oh, she get low, dance slow. Tell the DJ turn it up more. When I'm going home, she the one. Till we kicked out, just turn it up more. When I die, don't leave roses on my grave. No superhero gonna come and save the day. Alter my mind to help illusion all the pain. Don't blame controller, it's whoever playing games. When I die, don't leave roses on my grave. No superhero gonna come and save the day. Alter my mind to help illusion all the pain. Don't blame controller, it's whoever playing games.
Yo, I'm still here. This ain't over yet. You know what I'm saying? It's who I am. Let's go. Cause I'm a warrior. That's right. Yeah, I'm a warrior. You're right. I'm a warrior. Yo, I'm coming at you like an avalanche. Part machine, I've never lost a battle that I've had. Body armor like a soldier, I'm a champion. I'm the greatest thing to step out since the earth begun. Raise my fist to show my haters that I'm never going. Just as long as I keep breathing and my blood is flowing. The fire in my belly ain't a women's destiny. The time is now to take my chances, so come on and follow me. Yeah, I'm a warrior. That's right. I'm a warrior. I can't be nothing less. Yeah, I'm a warrior. Let's go. Look, keep me steady on my feet cause I will never drop. All this sweat and all this pain will never make me stop. I got my dreams in my palm, I gotta hold them tight. I know my future's in good hands, I know my future's bright. I climb the ladder with my strength, I'm growing tall. Words will never hurt me when they try to make me fall. It's impossible to fail when you're already invincible. So come on, test me, I'm the greatest of them all. Come on.
I'm back, ladies and gentlemen, here for the second matchup for tonight. AXIOM Legends taking on the side of SKILLZ Chicago, and it's going to be a very interesting one here for the evening. I think this is probably matchup of the week here. We'll see how this plays out, but, you know, AXIOM Legends coming off of that loss in the last week as well. SKILLZ Chicago also, you know, a 1-1. I do believe a 2-0 start, maybe 1-1 start. I do apologize. Haven't casted a lot of matches, haven't seen much go on here, so I do apologize if I'm wrong, but I do believe they're on the same score line for wins and losses here. You know, it's an interesting when we do have teams that, you know, are at that middle rung of the league that are facing off each other. These are always usually the best series. They always go 5. They always try to go the distance at least, but really, you know, we got to catch up with some of the players from AXIOM Legends in, you know, in their call a little bit and talk to them about how they expect this match to go. And, you know, they were able to tell me a little bit of information, not giving too much over, but they said, you know, their hard point isn't the greatest. They want to see their S&D really help them in this one and maybe steal that second type of respawn game mode, which is overload. So, you know, these guys already think this is potentially a game that they want to see go 5, trying to Neslo, a dirty little Neslo is what they're trying to do tonight. And for the side of Axiom Legends roster, we got Crucified, Kratos, Coda, and I do believe Zernak. Maybe no, I'm not positive on that, but I do believe it's Zernak. As you know, it's a good team all across the board there, ladies and gentlemen. It's an interesting one for sure. As the code has came in, I will be sending it to production, so we will get that going here for just a second, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate you guys as always for waiting up for us and staying up for this late match as well. I do appreciate you. 2-0. What do you mean 2-0? Okay, okay. They're 2-0 start. I do apologize. So Skill Chicago, thank you for that info. I do appreciate it as always. Skill Chicago is starting off 2-0. So thank you for the info as always. And it is a 1-1 and a 2-0 team here. So both in that middle echelon, upper echelon of the league as well, looking to try to, help them out. And we want to see the side of Axiom Legends potentially take the win here. They did lose, to a team that they believe they should not have lost to in the last series as well. They got 3-0'd. We'll see if they can try to, find some kind of inkling of success. But ladies and gentlemen, let's take us through that first map as we do take a look at it. It is going to be an interesting one. We head to an exposure hard point, an interesting map, and interesting rotations coming on through. You have to play very AR heavy as well into this one. We'll see how that plays for both sides as we head into it. But I really want to key on the SMGs here for both teams. They have to try to make this map mixy. You saw it in the last one. You saw it in the last one, and we see this happening a lot of the time. Yeah, we have to do it because we do a lot of different leagues and they all have different standards for delay, guys. So we do apologize about that. But it's one of those things that we have to do. We do apologize as always. It's more of the thing that we try to keep a standard and we go off of EWG usually because that's where we cast for the most. So we do try to keep that delay a little bit, the same all the way through. They require a 45-second delay. So, I do apologize about it, but ladies and gentlemen, you're still getting a cast either way. We appreciate you guys for joining up as we do get to see the rosters here for both sides as well, ladies and gentlemen. I did give you the side of Axiom Legends, their roster, but if we could pull up that Skill Chicago roster just for a second, we will see. Production is still doing the work on the back end. We appreciate it always. Yeah, like I said in the chat, keeping integrity clean is definitely what we need to do. We appreciate you guys always for joining up. If you do not want to watch it, you can always go back and watch it later. I do apologize for the delay, but at the same time, it's integrity. It's to keep, both teams not, watching in our chat. If they are watching in our chat, kind of, on the same prowess, at least fair. And that's what we try to abide ourselves by here. We appreciate you guys as always for joining into it. Let's do a little bit of a plug here as we wait for this map 1 to go live. It is going to be, make sure you get involved into our YouTube channel. That's where you can go watch all the VOD after the live is done. And as well, make sure you go and get involved into the Discord. I do believe Dre is doing some stuff on the back end, so he will be getting those in there in just a couple seconds, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll see how the side, Axiom Legends having some names that we've casted before. They do switch up the names a little bit. And we will, I do believe, maybe trying to see if we have the rosters here again. But again, there's the Discords and the YouTube for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm making him do a lot of work back and forth. We do apologize for it. We were not fully ready here. But production doing the madman's work on the back end of things, as always, ladies and gentlemen. And one of those things that we have to do. We appreciate you guys for joining up. It's going to be an interesting one for sure, as you saw the roster pop up there for you. So it is going to be coming up here in just a couple seconds. I do believe we are just waiting for the teams to make this match go live. We head to we do have an exposure hardpoint, and thank you for production letting us know that we do have someone dropping out. So we are going to wait for them to rejoin back up. We appreciate you guys as always for as we switch it over. Sorry. Yeah, it's been a little difficult here, ladies and gentlemen. We're trying to get both of these matches going. They, didn't have very much time in between them. We do apologize for that. And I do believe we have an interest. 2 people actually dropped out, so we're going to take it to a quick break.
Yo, I'm still here. This ain't over yet. You know what I'm saying? It's who I am. Let's go. Cause I'm a warrior. That's right. Yeah, I'm a warrior. Right. I'm a warrior. Yeah. Yo, I'm coming at you like an avalanche. Part machine, I've never lost a battle that I've had. Body armor like a soldier, I'm a champion. I'm the greatest thing to step out since the earth begun. Raise my fist to show my haters that I'm never going. Just as long as I keep breathing and my blood is flowing. The fire in my belly ain't a women's destiny. The time is now to take my chances, so come on and follow me. Yeah, I'm a warrior. That's right. Cause I'm a warrior. I can't be nothing less. Yeah, I'm a warrior. Let's go. Look, keep me steady on my feet cause I will never drop. All this sweat and all this pain will never make me stop. I got my dreams in my palm, I gotta hold them tight. I know my future's in good hands, I know my future's bright. I climb the ladder with my strength, I'm growing tall. Words will never hurt me when they try to make me fall. It's impossible to fail when you're already invincible. So come on, test me, I'm the greatest of them all. Come on. This the anthem for everybody who know that they was born to be a fighter. 100% nothing less. Let's go. I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. Cause I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. That's who I am. I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. Cause I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior.
Welcome back into it, ladies and gentlemen, as we head on in. Not seeing anything on my end here. Dre, is a vMix call may have crashed. I do not know. My end. Yeah, I'm just seeing a blue screen. Okay. As we head into it, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see what we can get here. I do apologize as that our vMix call did crash there, as it is going to be an early scoreline favoring the side of AXIOM Legends, and it is going to be a rotation here into this P3 side, favoring the side of SKILLZ Chicago now, as you see the players trying to make this play happen through the back of the map. And it's going to be Mango already connecting onto one into the back of the map as the rotation's coming on through onto that bottom side of the hill. And again, both sides needing to try to find something to go their way. And we'll see if they can do so here as we head into this next rotations for Hills, and it is the side of Axiom Legends that are really suffering to try to break through this backside, and we've seen this before from you know, other teams holding this from the front. As I say that, the break does come on through. Jose Lito, the god, trying to find the kill, can get one, can't get the other one, as Flame though able to connect onto a big two-piece. And we'll see if they can try to continue to hold this hill. They have a good early scoreline into it, but only about 12 seconds left to play with. It is going to go back in favor of the side of Axiom Legends. Zernak starting off pretty hot here, as it is a 6 and 7 scoreline from him. And it is, again, something that we need to see for both sides to try to fight onto it. And again, how can they find these kills, as it is a rotation for the side of SKILLZ Chicago again. And it is going to be Jose Lito, the guy that does drop first. And Mango just holding down these rotations with his teammate into the back of the map again. And we'll see what can happen here. As the kills coming on through the front. Can't get it to go, as it is going to be the side of Axiom that do try to break in the initial time here, but can't get it at all, as it does go white for a second. Back to green now as their knock pops into the hill time. Here for the contest, though, is going to be one, as again, trying to find something to go their way, trying to look for anything. If for the side of Axiom Legends, they do get this last little bit of time, which is going to bring them back into this one and also have the lead for them. You know, a 66 and counting to 64 scoreline is a very hard start for both teams. You know, a scoreline that you maybe want to see a little bit better is Jose Lito, the god, starting 5 and 10 right now for him, ladies and gentlemen. Not the greatest of starts in the hard point, but his teammates are trying to lift him up to try to bring him back into this one. If we could, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to head into a quick listen-in with the side of Axiom Legend as they try to hold down this B5 side.
Yeah,
One
no,
P3 now.
just let
One more hill. Nice, good ones.
One, two.
There's one more. Mango.
Still one P1. Still one P1. I'm playing for him P1 right now.
I'm getting snaked by Mango.
P1, R short, P1. Dead.
One's left.
Top P3 flame.
One shot, Mango.
Weak.
Still top P3, one shot.
Push through.
I'm top ring.
I got you, Josh.
You push that field down. I have this.
Flame dead.
A-bomb one shot. A-bomb that's blue. You
I'm
push me
hitting
on O.
one.
There's one on O.
I'm
Pluto on O.
One dead.
I'm playing 3-0 right now. Hold on, give me a
One
second.
long.
There's gonna be one here. Still.
Long.
One here, all dead.
I'm hitting top range.
One old. Jose old.
135.
He jumped up your A-bomb.
Yeah, Jose's weak. One shot.
Yo, we need to get away from bottom P3. Play your mid cup. One's calling your top. Top P3 now playing.
One back
We
P3.
split.
Hold on. I'm A-bomb right now.
Nice, Pluto. Bottom range. This is why we don't.
I got time.
Bottom range.
And Mega's weak. Lip.
Pick
One
a
shot.
shot.
And another great listening coming from the side of Axiom Legends. They do continue to try to play this pressure out, as it is going to be another rotation that they try to win, as it is an interesting one. We have not yet got the call back up, so we do apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. So we will see what it looks like as we head into it. I don't have the visual. As we head into it, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be the side of SKILLZ Chicago, though, in the driver's seat here, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going to do listen-ins anymore because Dre does have to leave the call, unfortunately. I did not realize that. I do apologize. But the side of Axiom Legends do have a great start in this one. They're trying to hold down this P2 time. It is a back and forth that has happened both sides so far. And the scoreline tells you exactly that. These teams are fighting tooth and nail here, as the contest still coming in. The kill still going every which way. No one really here for either side. There's only one on the hill time, as it does get taken care of. And now the side of SKILLZ Chicago trying to find something to go their way into the hill time. And it is going to be 2v Pluto. 20v Pluto, that is going to be able to connect onto those crucial kills into the front of the map. Flames with great shots, and Jose Lito, the god, is able to get that one as well. And again, back and forth it goes into the hill time, This is definitely what you want to see from the side of both teams. You know, a very close score line, only about 10 points separating. And the side of SKILLZ Chicago had a great P2 headed into the last one, really. They have had really good time in this one. Crucified trying to make a play into the back part of the map. He's trying to find something to go his way. Coda able to get one in the front, but he does get traded out pretty easily. Kratos also going down too. This is not what you want if you're Crucified. You're 23 and 20 right now, and you're left up alone in the back of the map, and the spawns are going to be flipping out here. They need this break more than anything to try to find these kills is really the question. Can they do it or not? And right now, it is going to be a very interesting side for them as they try to break onto the hill, try to bring them in the respawn of things. They do get this last little bit of time to go their way, and they get the spawn out, favoring them as well. And Kratos just shouldering these angles. One gets spotted out into that P5 rotation, and it is going to be Zernak that goes to go down onto that second rotation. Jose Lito, the God, is going to be trying to find something through the back of the map play here. And again, back and forth. Someone did leave the game, unfortunately. Maybe a crash out happening for the side of SKILLZ Chicago, but we are past that 100-point threshold. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to see a restart here. I mean, this is going to be a very hard one for them to try to win. Down a man as well. He has to try to rejoin, I do believe. So we'll see if that happens, as it is just the flow for the side of AXIOM Legends. And the join up does re-happen for 20 Pluto. So you see him join back into the lobby as well. Flame and Mango able to connect onto 3 there. 2 off of the back of Flame. Make it all 4 dead here for the side of SKILLZ Chicago. And they are able to try to roll this time a little bit more. It is going to be going back into their favor here with the last dying seconds of this P4 hill. We head to a P5 rotation, which right now favors the side of AXIOM Legends. They're going to be on hill for the initial time here. Just playing that hill time perfectly is going to be Zernak and Kratos. Kratos having over a minute, so does Zernak. This is really what you want to see from a high-level hardpoint team. But right now, they're getting traded out, and, you know, Crucified able to bring back 1, but a 3 dead is not what you want to see in the scoreline for the side of AXIOM. And again, another fallout does happen as well. So again, this map is too deep, but it's a 3v4 right now. It's a hard one for them to try to get onto. And again, this hill is a very precarious position in this P5 zone. And it is Mango who just clutches it up for his team in the dying seconds of it. 5 streak for him does get stopped though. And this this side of SKILLZ Chicago in the 3v4, still leading life from the side of AXIOM Legends. They need to try to hold down this P1 rotation, not get any reps into the back, but Jose Lito now starting to heat up as he continues to try to fry. Mango on the outside trying to find these kills for his team. He does find 1. Can he find any more? He does with the pistol as well. SMG now in hand. Still, the 4th player from the side of SKILLZ Chicago is not going to be in. And back and forth we go. And it is going to be the hill time. Still not favoring anyone. A lot of white time going in for both sides. It is going to be Kratos that does get that first initial kill onto the hill time player. Mango by himself. He's clutched it up before, but Zernak just a little bit too strong there. Able to get it back for him as another one goes his way. We'll see if they can try to find that rejoin again. But a 200-point threshold has been reached for the side of AXIOM Legends. And they continue to try to fry here, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be looking like I do not believe the player from the side of SKILLZ Chicago can connect. So we'll try to see if they can win it in the 3v4 scenario. 205 and counting, 206 and counting now for the side of AXIOM. Kratos making the plays happen through the back of the map. Zernak can't get one to go. Mango still frying, even though his teammate has dropped out. He's dropping 43 on the face of AXIOM Legends right now, as the hill time does get taken back over by them. This is still a close scoreline, no matter the 3v4, as Flame collects onto a big 2-piece as well. Mango trying to fight it out, but can't get it going. The trade-outs just impeccable from the side of AXIOM Legends right now. Even in the 3v4, they know that they're a man down. They're playing perfect. They know that they need to just continue to play to the pressure that they have. And right now, it has not been working out for them. We'll see if the rotations for this P3, can be in favor And again, I do not believe the in can happen because we have reached that 200 point threshold, and the side of Skill Chicago's has the in button on their side, I do believe. I'm not sure who is the party leader here, ladies and gentlemen. So, I mean, for the side of us, we cannot tell them to end, unfortunately, because they have played this out, they have played this through, and unfortunately, it does look like Axiom Legends are going to be able to take it in this dying seconds. That is a hard one. I mean, we don't have, I mean, I don't know why you're coming into our chat. Like, I don't have control of that, brother. I'm sorry, I really don't. Mingo dropping big numbers. However, though, his teammate does drop out. 47 and 28 scoreline from him. Still with a teammate not on his side. Oh, our game just crashed. Yeah, we're going to head to a quick break, ladies and gentlemen. As our game does crash, we're going to try to figure out everything on the other end of things, too. So we'll try to join back into it and see if we can restart the VMix. We'll be back in just a couple seconds. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We do apologize for all of the confusion that's going on. Some players dropping out. We had to reset our stuff as well. So again, we do not have the VMix running for your side. So I do believe, no, we're not going to get a start up here, unfortunately, as it is not going to go in. Another one doesn't get started up. We're switching over to sides, just does not work out. We do apologize as always. Yeah. I Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The VMix working for us now, so we have the visuals there for you as well on my end of things. We appreciate it always. Is Zernock starting off hot already on the S&D, getting the first blood here. It is going to be the side of SKILLZ Chicago on the offensive side here first. What can they find and what can they look for as Mango now roaming through the middle? Jose Lito, the God, able to get one, able to get two now as he is trying to breed his team back to life here. He gets a freebie two onto Crucified, and it's only going to be one player left up into it, and that is going to be the ace for Jose Lito, the God, the young man, the young God here as he clutches up for him. Those ace emojis, throw them in the chat as he aces up for his team, dropping all four. We'll see if that continues to happen. Flame having that sniper pulled out. They're going to go back onto the defensive side. So we head over to AXIOM Legends offensive side. Crucified, Kratos, and Coda looking to try to find these plays or knock as well. He opened up with the first blood, but the round did not fall in their favor. 20v Pluto trying to find something to go his way as well. And again, these first couple rounds are very crucial. Through the smoke, it does not help out. So Jose Lito does go down, but a one-for-one trade is what's going to happen on the edge of the map there. I do believe Pluto able to get one as well. Crucified trying to find it or not, goes down to Pluto as well, but Crucified is crucifying people with the snipe, but he gets traded out. Now it's only left up in Dakota in the 2v1 scenario, and the sniper draw is there as both teams hitting the sniper shots. 2-0 start now, favoring the sides of SKILLZ Chicago. I do believe the sight being broken there, ladies and gentlemen, so looks a little funky. As it is a great start here for the side of SKILLZ Chicago. A 2-0 for them. And you see the start going well, not so well for the side of AXIOM Legends. Kratos on a 0-2 start right now. He needs to try to pick it up for his side. We'll see if that donut cam will come out for him, as Coda does collect on to first blood. But we saw this in the first round. They were able to get first blood, but got traded out easily in the retake of it. Mango now playing a cred ball angle here on the stairs, looking to try to find something to go his way. Bomb is going to be on his back. He wants to recheck mid here, making sure these players do not wrap through. Still a 3v4 scenario. Bomb is going to be going down here as Mango clutches up that kill on Dakota. Now Kratos trying to find something to go his way. Left up in the 2v2 scenario and just walks out in the front. But it's Zernak with another one on the board for him. As Flame and Mango left up into it. Sniper can't get it done, unfortunately. 3-0 start now for the side of SKILLZ Chicago. Mango clutching up that last kill as well. He gets 2 on the round. Now a 3-0 start for him, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely something to be said for the side of SKILLZ Chicago. They were in the lead when that dropout does happen. I do believe they would have won that map as well. And they're looking strong. They want to try to snowball this back into their favor in the S&D, and they are doing so far. We do have a donut cam 3 rounds in, 0-3 for Kratos. Unfortunate for the young man, but we also have a breadstick cam too, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget it, as Crucified on the breadstick here, and so is Flame. So we'll see if those players can try to get some kills for their side and try to find it out. Kratos now looking for the kill here. The plant is going to go down. First kill going the way of the side of Axiom Legends. Coda now pushing up through the middle of the map, trying to find this player in Tiki. And again, Kratos able to get another one. His first kill on the board. Now 1-3. Definitely maybe a little bit of a caster curse for him there. As Mango collects back onto it for a 2-piece. Coda trying to hold down this map as well, and it does not go his way. Mango able to clutch it up as Zernak gets that first blood, and now is going to reposition here with about 14 seconds left to play, and Flames is running after him. And the pistol shots coming in true, and it is going to be Flame, but the time is not there for the side of SKILLZ Chicago. Axiom Legends take their first round. A 3-1 start here for the side of SKILLZ Chicago. Axiom able to bring themselves back into it. So we head back over onto the offensive side here of the side of SKILLZ Chicago. Breadstick cam now for Kratos, as it is an unfortunate one for him. It's an unfortunate start as well, but you need to try to find these kills as this breadsticks start falling on you. You need to figure it out here, ladies and gentlemen, as he is starting 1-4. This is not what you want to see from a team that arguably said their S&D was a little bit better headed into this one. They have not proved that to me yet. In the 4v3, first blood is going to be Zernak, unfortunately, for the side of Axiom Legends. SKILLZ Chicago and Mango, 7-1 right now. He's been your bomb carrier most of the map, just absolutely frying in his own right, as he's had a subtle one in this one as well. Is Jose Lito trying to roam through the middle of kitchen, does find another one if you are 20v Pluto. And now the last player going to be in basketball court, and these players are going to be aware of it. A 2v1 situation. The rewrap is going to be happening here. I do not believe he understands where these players are. He's just going to elect to play back onto this B site through a different angle, as a rotate now coming in from the side of SKILLZ Chicago. So the bomb is going to be going down to this B site, and this player is alone on the site. The bomb now going down. Now he's just got to play his time perfectly. 20v Pluto. Left up by himself. Coda now playing it all the way through the other side. And the bomb is going to get planted. And the kill is going to come in for Coda, wrapping it perfectly, clutching it up in the 3v1, as he gets 4 on the round for himself as well. Now 6-4 for him, 3-2. Still favoring the side of SKILLZ Chicago. They started off fast, but again, it's how you play the pace. And right now, answer backs coming from the side of Axiom Legends. They try to continue to show their prowess on S&D. Head into this next round, it is going to be back on the offensive side. That has been a little bit better headed into these later rounds. We are 5 rounds deep now, ladies and gentlemen. Coda having a huge round in the last one, does get all 4 to drop for him as well. So he's going to try to find these next plays as the nades do go out. No one home for the side of SKILLZ Chicago on this A site. But you can see the plant coming through early is a very good shout, but the retake already trying to be enacted too. As the first blood does go down, and is going to favor the side of SKILLZ Chicago. Flaming through the middle of the map pillars, trying to find something to go his ways. The defuse coming on in, but he does not check his corner as Kratos is there for that. Actually, it was Coda that's able to pick up that kill, and all the kills fall for the side of SKILLZ Chicago, not allowing them to chain another round together. Now 4-2, favoring the side of SKILLZ Chicago. And again, so far so good if you're the side of SKILLZ Chicago. They need to try to find these kills to go their way again. Mango, 9-2. Really hot start from him. Needs to get traded out if you're an Axiom Legends fan. He has been a thorn in the side, and he continues to be so as he holds down the AR irons through this top laundry position. And again, no one really home for the side of Axiom Legends, and Jay Leto, the God, able to get the first blood here. The bomb is going to tried to get planted back into this A site now, as Jay Leto does have bomb on back. He's going to be able to take it and get it down. The kill does come up through from, try to at least, from the top, as Flame just playing a back route perfectly. He's able to get the pistol kill, now left up into the 1v4 for Crucified. Can he find anything here? And the first kill going to go his way, but that was the sniper player, only having the pistol in the back pocket. He's got 3 more players to deal with. As he spots out another one and beams him off the head, he spots out one more, but now these 2 players have to play a little bit more together, a little bit more passive. As the shots go through top window, he gets the other one, but the time is not on his side, ladies and gentlemen. That will be that, and the round goes the way of SKILLZ Chicago. Now 5-2 up, looking to bounce back after map number 1 and the unfortunate events that did happen. They are now 1 round away from taking it. Map point enacted for the side of SKILLZ Chicago. 10-3 from Mango as we head over to Axiom Legends offensive side, and now I can say it. They've been a little bit stagnant here, and Kratos still on that breadstick cam. He needs to try to find some of these kills to go his way. So we do stay on his POV for just a second here to see if he finds any openers here. The middle of the map play coming on through. But again, no one home for the side of SKILLZ Chicago through A. They were very good at this retake. And Zernak now holding the back route very perfectly here, but he has 3 to deal with as he rotates back on through, trying to hold down his spawn. As he spots out 1, spots out 2, can he get the next one? As he does with the pistol, only last one left up is going to be in the back, and it's going to be Flame with the sniper. He is able to pick up an SMG in hand as well. Now in the 1v4, let's see what he has on the cards here for himself. Can he clutch it up, or will it be another round going in favor of the side of Axiom Legends? Sniper in hand, looking to try to find it. Zernak does go down to the SMG as well. The shots come on through. Time dwindling right now for the side of SKILLZ Chicago, and it is going to be Axiom Legends that are able to take the round here. 5-3 now, and it is a little bit that we need to talk about here. That 5-3 curse could get enacted, but you know, it has been a strong S&D performance from the side of SKILLZ Chicago, so you expect them to try to hold down their offensive side. They've been very, very good at it. That retake just really did not go their way through the 3 in the back. They're not able to get a crucial kill in the back, 2 crucial kills in the back of the map to allow them to win that round. And Axiom Legends try to bring themselves back here a little bit. So we head into this next round. SKILLZ Chicago on the offensive side, headed back towards this B site. As it is going to be the rotation. I mean, the plays coming through mid. So bomb's going to go down quick here for Mango. And he's going to be on the side of Axiom Legends to try to find these kills. Crucified, sorry about that. Does go down on the first kill there. Coda roaming through the middle of the map, just looking for one of these players to scam. And again, it is a slowdown here from the side of SKILLZ Chicago. They're playing angles perfectly. The back route does happen, but Coda able to get one. Kratos as well, able to get one, leaving it in the 2v2 scenario. The check does come on through, and he does get punished for it. Flame up top window. Does he know where this other player is? The time is dwindling away, and SKILLZ Chicago able to take it. As you heard the comms coming in as well. Maybe a little upset, being a little bit upset from the side of Axiom Legends, talking about a G8 heady. So interesting plays here. The map does get played out through. So again, one of those things that just happens. The side of SKILLZ Chicago tying up the series here 1-1, and now we head to an overload, ladies and gentlemen, which is growing to be my favorite game mode in COD right now. It is very, very interesting game mode. I like how the overtime plays. It is a good game mode. We'll see how it plays out for both sides here as we head into this later part of this series. We are going to be seeing a map number 4. I do believe that is going to be a Blackheart as well. So another interesting one for the next one as well. A bang out kind of a map. We'll see if they can compete with the side of SKILLZ Chicago. We saw Axiom Legends really struggle in the respawn game in the first one. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, the only real reason that they were able to win that was the 3v4 dropout for the side of SKILLZ Chicago. SKILLZ Chicago was in control of the pace of play throughout most of that map. It's a very hard thing to do, to come back and bring yourself back into it when you do drop out. And you know, 20v Pluto having a struggling time trying to get back into the lobby as well is just not something you want. So hopefully the COD gods are good to us today. And again, we'll see if that does happen for the side of SKILLZ Chicago. If they were supposed to win map number 1, they'll show it here as a respawn going mode is going to be coming up. I do believe we're just waiting for that match to go live. It's one of those things that just happens a lot of the time, waiting for COD players to be COD players and play their game, as it is an unfortunate one here. We're waiting for that, like I said, that match to go live, and then we'll head into an exposure overload and definitely a hard point in the second one on Blackheart as well for that map number 4. So we'll see if the side of SKILLZ Chicago. Okay, and unfortunately, I was just told that SKILLZ Chicago is in the wrong VC, so unfortunately, we will not be able to do listen-ins for them. I don't know if they know about the new things that have happened in the PPL with the VCs to allow us to do listen-ins, but it's okay. It doesn't matter that much. We didn't get the listen-ins from the other side on 1 as well. We won't do as many. We'll try to do maybe just 1 for the side of Axiom Legends if they're feeling themselves. As we head into the map, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be Axiom Legends. And as we talk about this map here just a little bit, it is, you know, very not one-sided as we saw in the last series. It was a map that was a little bit more one-sided. It's a little harder for you to get spawn trapped in this map as well, unless they are all the way pushed up. And it's easy to break out of it, as 20v Pluto already making a route into it, but does not have any blockers in. Kratos able to take him out, and the recap already trying to get pushed back up into, as it is going to be a pistol kill here for 1. And again, the side of SKILLZ Chicago starting off very hot as they go 3 dead. If you're the side of Axiom Legends, this is not what you want to see. And again, Mango dropping with the bomb in hand. And again, the EMP device is going to be tried to be picked up by the side of Axiom Legends, but it is going to be Zernak able to beam them out of it. The reset coming on through. The point does get picked up here not in a very precarious position for the side of Axiom Legends, as SKILLZ Chicago already pushing up through. We have the blockers in as well, and the first kills go their way. This is where we can see this get scored through, but Crucified there to try to make the point happen, but it still gets captured. 20v Pluto now in the spawn. Trying to find something through the middle of the map is the side of Axiom Legends. Teammates from SKILLZ Chicago looking to try to chain this one again, as Flames is already here for his side. And again, another 3 dead does not help your case if you're the side of Axiom Legends. SKILLZ Chicago really playing to a very high tick here in the early part of the respawn in map number 3. Pluto here for the defensive side now. 17 health he's left into. Again, a back and forth onto the hill, but again, it's the side of Axiom Legends that do get 2 dead here. Mango trying to hold down this defensive pressure, as Kratos has that point in hand. The rotate coming on through as he plays back. He's the first one to die on the point as well. The MP gets 2 dead, and Coda able to get that nade kill as well. Flame here trying to make a play happen. He knows 2 players could potentially be here, but 20v Pluto making the wrap of a lifetime right now, as his teammate does go down, and now the last play is going to be reset here on that EMP device. Flame able to get them out of the spawn as well. As Kratos pulling out that AR now, not having a great time on the SMG. 3 and 7 for him. Not what you want to see from a potential teammate of your own, but it is going to be Coda trying to make the play happen. Does not get it to go. As Crucified is able there for the trade out. Kratos now trying to find the play, but gets shot through the wall. And 20v Pluto with the defensive pressure just holds it down for his team. And again, this is where we can see the score happen, and it gets taken away, and it is not going to happen here for the side of Axiom Legends as they push back through. And 20v Pluto just having a huge map here, 11 and 7 already, as they look to try to secure this 3rd point for their side, and the kills go their way. That's going to be another one here for the side of SKILLZ Chicago. The next round going into it, 20v Pluto does spot it out, and he absolutely turns and burns on Coda. Can't get the second one onto Zernak. Crucified and Zernak able to collect onto 2. A 2v2 trade out. Jose Lito now into the middle of the map, just playing this route perfectly into the back to try to make it happen. And it is going to be Flame that drops Zernak, unfortunately, there. And the next score going in, halftime being enacted here for the side of SKILLZ Chicago. And they look dominant in the overload here. You saw this rewrap happen from 20v Pluto, able to get this pistol kill as well. And no shots, no damage taken in for his teammates, so they just play it back perfectly, and they play the timing even more perfectly there. The SKILLZ Chicago taking dominant pressure here, 11 and 7, 12 and 8, 10 and 7, 8 and 7, all positive, some of them more than others. But we'll see what can happen here as Flame starts us off with a 4 streak as well, ladies and gentlemen. Mind you that he can get that cruise missile in just a couple kills, maybe a secure as well, as he spots out the one top window. Absolutely beams her knock out of the top window, and that's a 2 dead again for the side of SKILLZ Chicago. They collect onto it, looking through the middle of the map. Roaming is one of the players here for the side of... Oh! Flame with beautiful shots coming in, able to clutch up some of these kills as well. As it's just ring around the rosy right now for the side of SKILLZ Chicago. Zernak and Coda and Kratos, I do believe, do collect onto 2, make it 3 now. This Flame does get one back. He has that missile in hand as well, looking to try to make a play for it. As the teammates from the side of SKILLZ Chicago try to find these kills on this P5 side, and Mango dropping a big 2-piece. He does get traded out as well. Still the 8 streak on the cards for Flame as well. Just a huge scoreline that's favoring their side. Jose Lito, the God, does go down to that nade, and Flame finally gets picked up for the side of Axiom Legends. This is a guy you need to try to take care of. You know he has a cruise missile in the back pocket, and it is not going to work out as Coda now left up only one close to this point. The recap coming on through to chow out, and is not going to work out as Flames wins another one. As you can see, this rewrap already coming into fruition. The kills still favor the side of SKILLZ Chicago, and this will be their 5th point here, and they're able to secure onto it. Back and forth into this map. Kratos having a poopy one right now. Unfortunate for him, as he is not having the greatest of starts, not having the greatest of series either. As Coda trying to wrap on through this P2 side, drops the EMP device carrier, but it gets re-picked up quick, and that's the 6th one here for SKILLZ Chicago, looking to try to 8-0 here. If you are the side of SKILLZ Chicago, this will be a dominant performance for your side. If you are able to do so, we head back to P5, and Flame with another crucial one, but he does get traded out again. Coda now on a 4-streak. Mango is able to trade him out eventually, and Kratos not having a great start. Mango getting another easy one for himself. Spots out one more in window. Trade outs do happen. Zernak gets Mango, but Flame is there for his trade as well. Now a 6-0 scoreline, looking to try to secure that 7th one as well. We head back over into this other site, but the trade out kills just happening back and forth, as it is a pinstripe kill feed, 1v1 kill, and Coda and Kratos able to win it, as the spawn out still happens very close for the side of SKILLZ Chicago. They can still play this time, still play it perfectly, and try to secure this win. I do believe the park the bus strat is not going to be coming out, as another kill goes the way of the side of SKILLZ Chicago. Zernak though with 2, able to clutch up 1. Cruise missile coming in, Flame only able to get 1. Make it 3 actually through the middle of the map. This is going to be an easy clutch up for the side of SKILLZ Chicago. This will be their 7th point if they're able to get this one. The nade kills come on through for Flame does take out Jose Lito. Unfortunately, I do believe that was to a dead nade. As a recap, now trying to be secured. You need 1 point on the board if you're the side of Axiom Legends. This is getting a little bit mathematically impossible if you are their side, if you're a player or, you know, someone just watching to watch. It is not going well for the side of Axiom Legends in this one. 7-0 start, and they have still continued to fry all the way through the start to finish in this map. Another 3 dead gets enacted here for SKILLZ Chicago, trying to secure this last point to go their way. As Mango clutches up 1 into the window, it does spot out another one, and we switch off of it, and the Crucified able to get that kill. Gonna recap onto it again. Coda does pick it up for now. Two for 2 trade outs do happen. One on the inner side of solar panel here, close to the spawn of the side of Axiom Legends. I do believe this is going to be the end if you are the side of Axiom Legends. Not a lot to do here, but a 3 dead does happen. Make it all 4 as the point does get dropped out. And there's not enough time. It is mathematically impossible, like I said, for the side of Axiom Legends to even get a sniff at a point. And that will be that. Even with that 30-second timer, it does not look like it's going to happen. And the side of SKILLZ Chicago come in dominant fashion here. And 20v Pluto showing what would have happened here on map number 1 if he was able to stay in. 24-19 from the young man. Yeah, you're not wrong. 07 is a little bit of a disgraceful look. But you look at the side of SKILLZ Chicago, 26-17, 24-19, 25-16, and, you know, you have some multi-kills in there as well. But it is not looking good if you're the side of Axiom Legends, unfortunately. You know, a very close hard point in map number 1. Like I said before, like I've said multiple times, it's just the drop-off that happened for the side of SKILLZ Chicago did not favor them. And unfortunately, you know, it just doesn't go their way in the 3v4. They couldn't clutch it up. And we head to a map number 4, which, again, you know, it does favor the side of SKILLZ Chicago right now. They've been frying early into both of these last two maps, 7-0, 6-3, and they look to try to wrap it up with a bow in map number 4. But Axiom Legends are looking to try to bring themselves back. They need some of their players to, have these hotter starts. They need to bring themselves back alive into it. It's a very hard one to do, hard one to ask here. But again, it's one of those things that we've seen what could have happened if SKILLZ Chicago was on that 4v4 side. It just doesn't go their way. And I mean, the scoreline can get out of hand, especially on a Blackheart here. P2, P3, P4, and P5 being very big money hills if you're able to hold down the spawns, and fight through the fodder that is the other team. I think it's one of those things that we definitely have to circle here for the side of Axiom. Are you going to be able to hold down the hills? Are you going to be able to hold down the rotations? This can be a very mixy map. Expect 3 SMGs for both sides, maybe even a 4th one coming out. Usually you don't see that 4th SMG. You'll see a 3. But 4 is very rare. We'll see if that does happen, especially on the P1. You'll see a lot of that, weird plays coming out, that 4 SMG bang out. And it's just one of those things that we've seen a lot of, skill from, no pun intended here. We've seen a lot of skill from the side of SKILLZ Chicago in the later half of the series. I do believe this is where it probably ends. If you're the side of Axiom Legends, you were down a lot. And the only reason it even was close at the end of it was because of SKILLZ Chicago, dropping a player out. So it was a 3v4 at the end of it, and they couldn't get back into the lobby, unfortunately. But again, they look primed and primed here to take it in a 3-1 fashion on map number 4. We'll see if they do so. But ladies and gentlemen, we are waiting for that load in to come up as I just got from production. We are going to be loading in just a couple seconds here, ladies and gentlemen. So expect, a bang out. Like Quest said, Blackheart is such a bang out, and I agree with that man wholeheartedly. Is definitely a bang out. We'll see if the side of SKILLZ Chicago can try to do something. I mean, Axiom Legends, they need to try to bring themselves back into this one, hold themselves up by the bootstraps, and win a hard point map, because, we did talk about that at the beginning of the show here. They even told us that their hard point was a little lackluster, and you saw it in map 1. They were trailing most of the time. Even in the 3v4, they were trailing as well. It's not something you want to see from this side, but again, we head into the map, and it is going to be the side of SKILLZ Chicago that is going to be able to get the first couple bloods, as it's a 2v2 trade out. As I say that, though, Crucified able to get 2, does get traded out, but again, Coda here with a crucial kill onto the map. The hill time still goes in favor of the side of SKILLZ Chicago, but their P2 spawn does not favor them as of now. The rotation's already coming through, trying to fight for it, as the time is getting collected onto, and it is going to be, a crucial kill coming on in from Mango as he makes this wrap play happen. And again, finding 3 in the kill feed for Mango as he clutches it up and wipes them out of the hill, spawning them P2. He knows one player is probably going to be back here still. And again, a back and forth into it. As again, the kills need to happen for the side of Axiom Legends to even get a point here. And it is not going to happen, as SKILLZ Chicago shut the door. And Crucified now trying to hold down this P2 door, as finally the P2 point does get hit into it. SKILLZ looking to try to find something. And it is a 3 dead here for now for the side of Axiom Legends. It is going to be the spawn out in the deep parts of the map. This is not what you want to see, a 40-10 scoreline already. If you are an Axiom Legends fan, this is not at all what you want to see at all. And it's a hard one to do. SKILLZ trying to find something to go their way. I mean, not SKILLZ, Axiom. I do apologize there, as they are absolutely frying if you are the SKILLZ Chicago team. And again, one of those things that we have to worry about. A teammate does come out. Jose Lito just holding down that hill time for his side right now. And again, the kills looking very, very crucial for the side of SKILLZ. And you're trying to find these opening kills back and forth. Kratos and Coda do combine for 2 there. And you know, Kratos has not had a great start in either any of these maps so far. We'll see if he can bring himself back, but Coda holding down this hill time for now. Mango able to trade it out. That's 20v Pluto looking for these kills onto the front of hill, but his teammates able to wrap it up, but it's Crucified able to get one. Can he get any more? Does get the second one as well, and his teammate Coda here to trade it out. So hill time goes back in favor of the side of AXIOM Legends for just a second. They're not trying to make this player sweat here. As 20v Pluto looking to try to find something. I do believe Crucified on the back. Kratos actually on the back part of the map, holding down these spawns. Now Coda looking to try to find these players from skill, but cannot do it. It's a 2 dead now for the side of AXIOM. They need to try to find these kills on hill as fast as possible, but they're not going to be able to do so. And the time goes back in favor of the side of SKILLZ as they continue to try to fry here. Now a 3 dead. Make it 4 for the side of SKILLZ as they wipe them out of the hill and continue to collect onto the hill time. And it is a, you know, so far a jostling for position for this P5 side now with only 20 seconds left on the clock. You can see the side of AXIOM Legends just electing to really not play this out. It's only going to be one in Coda and Kratos that try to play it out. But again, you know, these rotations have not favored them. The kills not going their way. Kratos 4 and 13 right now. Not a great start at all. As everyone trying to become double positive for the side of SKILLZ as they continue to try to fry. Coda and Zernak, though, do combine for 2. Zernak now on this heady, just playing his time perfectly, but Jose Lito with the wrap route does happen, and it does make it so as the time goes in favor of the side of SKILLZ Chicago. They continue to try to fry as a pinstripe kill feed does happen again. Trophy does go out, and so far, like I said in this map, it has been a bang out for both sides, but it has been a little bit more favorable for the side of SKILLZ as they continue to try to fry here. They're plus on the kill streaks. They need to try to continue to hold down this hill time. You know, they got a little bit lackadaisical even in that last one as well. But again, we do talk about, you know, you talk about it, and it's one of those things where you do have a dropout. It's hard to regain from that. As Flame does come back alive into it. 1 minute and 8 seconds already picked up for Jose Lito as he trials out Zernak, not able to win it. And again, Kratos now bringing himself back alive into this one. As it is it's a 4 and 23 watch right now. You are not wrong at all. Unfortunately, he's able to get some more kills to go his way. 7 and 18, make it 7 and 19 for Kratos. It is going to be a pinstripe kill feed again. Nade's going out through the middle of the map. Zernak does not realize his teammate is there. Callouts not coming through for the teammates and where their position is at. Mango already on this hill time, trying to make a wrap play happen. He does get help from his teammate in 20v Pluto. I do apologize about that. Mango and Flame trying to find, did not get those kills into the back of the map, and it is going to be in favor of the side of AXIOM Legends. Now hold on, ladies and gentlemen. They try to bring themselves back alive into this one. It's a 131 to 118 and counting scoreline, and it is going to be an interesting one here, as it is the side of SKILLZ Chicago that are able to break onto the hill. And again, so far so good if you're the side of Crucified, as he collects onto a big 3-piece, and that's going to be another 4 dead here for SKILLZ. This is not what you want to see now if you're a SKILLZ fan. The tide has flipped, if you will, with about 32 seconds left to play on this P2 side. They're going to play a couple more breaks to try to do this, and it is going to not... It does not look like it's going to go their way. As I say that, though, the kills go green in the kill feed, but the last one does get picked up in the stick from Coda. Absolutely crucial from him, as this last little bit of time does go back in favor of the side of AXIOM, and they take their first lead here in the series. 154 to 134 and counting, as a rotation for this P3 side has happened, and it favors the side of AXIOM again as they spawn them out on the deep part of P4. This is a very hard retake to do, but again, you just have to play, very, selfish COD. And so far, so good. They're knocking Coda, able to collect onto 2. And again, back and forth, make it 4 dead again for the side of SKILLZ Chicago. They do look like they are fading away in this one again, like they did in map number 1. They had this big lead, and then they were not able to clutch it up. Another 4 dead does not help the case as well, as the rotations look to be going down. Not going to be taking another hit at this one, as Crucified is able to get Jay Lito into the middle map, make it 2 for him, make it 3 dead again. Last one up is going to be on this P4 side, and it's already the spawn for Coda, as they do drop the last one. Jose Lito, the God, is going to be spawning up on that P3 side, and it does look like the side of AXIOM Legends trying to bring themselves back into this one. 204 and counting to 141. They have chained the last 3 hills together, and this is really what has allowed them to have this lead. Coda taking a little bit of an ego challenge there, but an early break does happen for the side of SKILLZ Chicago, and again, another 3 dead happens as well. And this is getting interesting here, ladies and gentlemen. This is still not out of the realm for the side of either team. Remind you that as the streaks do come on through, that's going to be a 3 dead onto hill. Make it 2 dead for the other side as the streaks come in for both. Make it 3 now for both sides on the cruise missile. And it is a crucial one coming in, but it doesn't really help either side as SKILLZ just continues to hold what they have. And the last little bit of kills for this time does go the way of the side of AXIOM Legends. A back and forth so far in this one. And really, the bang out, the P5 side did not favor the side of SKILLZ Chicago in the last one, but they get 3 dead, and the rotations now have to be for the side of AXIOM Legends. They do not have this hill time. Coda getting dropped as well. Maybe some team, jumping off the map is going to be one. Okay, Kratos is able to clutch up onto 1 kill, but 20v Pluto still here, 22 and 23, as the cruise missile is going to be coming back in for the side of AXIOM Legends. Looking to try to make this happen. And that's going to be a 3 dead, a crucial 3 dead, as Flame is in the back of the map. This is a hard one to retake. He needs to get a couple of kills here to bring these spawns back for his team. Coda does drop 1. They do not realize that he's back here, and he drops through as well with Mango. That's going to be an all 4 dead, and this is still not out of the realm of possibility for the side of SKILLZ Chicago. Hold on to your horses, ladies and gentlemen. This could be a very, very close finish, as a 201 to 232 scoreline does get enacted, and this P1 has not favored the side of AXIOM Legends. They've more elected to play for this P3 side, and again, Shot Punch comes on through, not able to get it as the contest still is coming in for the side of both teams. Now the hill time goes green for the side of SKILLZ Chicago. Jumping off the map is their knock, unfortunately. And again, just not what you want to see if you're the side of AXIOM Legends. It is a back and forth so far. 213 and counting. They cannot win it here. They are trying to get this hill time as fast as possible. They have played the P2 side perfectly. They know where this is going to be happening. And 2 fall in the kill feed here for the side. Make it 3 as they break open the hill again for the side of SKILLZ Chicago. And it's time still going their way. Jose Lito now trying to be the first line of defense for the side of SKILLZ Chicago, as they do get this side back, and it is within 9 points right now for this scoreline. It is going to be a photo finish for both teams as the contest does come back on in. And again, the trade out kills not going the way of the side of AXIOM, as a pinstripe kill feed does happen. And again, the hill time goes their way. They get 2 dead. And now they look to try to finish it off here on P2. They have the time. They just need the kills in concession as they try to get these kills into the middle side of the map. 2v2 for this hill time. This is really who is going to have more, who is going to be able to win this map, as one does die. Kratos able to get 15 and 35 from the young man is not what you want to see. And again, back and forth, 3 dead. Now for the side of SKILLZ Chicago, a back and forth as the side of AXIOM Legends takes us all 5 down immensely here. And they do pull it off, Quest. They pull it off in a photo finish here in map number 4. We head all 5, ladies and gentlemen. And really, off the back of the man on your screen, 32 and 25, as it does not happen here for the side of SKILLZ Chicago. That is a frustrating one there, ladies and gentlemen. 39 and 30 from Crucified, 35 and 32 from Zernak, 32 and 25 from Coda, and for the other side, 2v Pluto, 32 and 20. That's the only one I could really see. I do apologize. I was trying to get all of those out as quick as possible before it takes us out of that match. But both hard points won by the side of Axiom Legend now. 2-2 scoreline, and we head to another exposure, ladies and gentlemen. Map number 5, S&D exposure. We'll see what happens here for their sides and what they can do. As we are just waiting again for that lobby to go live, ladies and gentlemen, we'll head to a quick break, let you breathe for a second, especially after that last map. Let's play some music. Well, never mind, ladies and gentlemen. It is loading in. We head to a map number 5. Who is going to take it when it matters the most? The side of Axiom Legends or the side of SKILLZ Chicago? We'll see what they can do. Ten seconds loading in. We should be there in just a couple seconds here, ladies and gentlemen. Map 5 alert. We're eating it up, are we, Quest? As we head on into it, and it's going to be the offensive side here for the side of SKILLZ Chicago. Jose Lito going to be your bomb carrier in this map. It was Mango in the last one, but Mango dropping nuclear numbers in the S&D in map number 2 for his side as they slow play this onto this P2 side. They're headed over to this B site. You can see the kills trying to happen already for the side of SKILLZ Chicago. The rotation route has not came on through. Crucified able to get one. So Knock does get traded out, though. Bomb re-picked up by Flame now, as it is going to be an early plant. They're planning in the open. It's 20v Pluto playing that wrap route. They know that they're all here. He's out of the play right now. It's a hard one for him to try to figure out. As he heads in through. And a 1v1 it comes down to. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. I just went silent there for a second because it was an interesting round. Coda able to clutch it up for his team, get the defuse as well as Axiom Legends takes round number 1. Do believe, this 20v Pluto maybe played a little bit too passive there on the route. Unfortunate timing does happen for him. Axiom Legends able to take round number 1. We'll see what the scoreboard looks like. They're knock on the donut now, but again, still early rounds here for both teams. Kratos, though, able to get another kill in the first round here is definitely crucial for him. He's had a slow start in the whole series. He was 0-7 in the S&D as well. We'll see if he can find something as Zernak pulls that sniper out. Trying to find something. As the round does slow down here, this A-bomb being where they want to elect to go. Nades do not connect on to anything there. The spot out into top window does happen. And again, the sniper just roaming through this. They do try that out. But again, nothing really going their way as Flame is now pushed back into this capture zone. The first kill does go in for Jose Lito. But it's a quick trade out now in the 3v3 scenario. Bomb still down in no man's land right now for the side of Axiom Legends. The spot out in the top window does happen again. Another one dies in the kill feeds. They're not dropping out. He had that sniper in hand. Now in a 2v3 situation, this is really where the side of SKILLZ Chicago could try to come back. Bring life into this round as well. Again, one up top window, one in your middle L. And again, SKILLZ Chicago just playing it perfectly in the man advantage. Now 1-1. Here is the scoreline. back and forth so far for both teams. As we head into the next round here, SKILLZ Chicago back on their offensive side. Flame showing us his YY moves. Crouching up a little bit as well. We'll see what happens here headed into the next round. It is the side of AXIOM Legends playing the same setup, and so is SKILLZ Chicago playing more of this B route. Again, Mango does get spotted out on that jump up. Again, it is Zernak and Crucified able to clutch it up as Kratos gets another one into the middle of the map. Now in the 3v1 for the side of SKILLZ Chicago, 20v Pluto trying to find something to go their way. We'll see if it can happen here. The round starts to slow on down. 20v Pluto trying to find something to go his way as he gets the first blood. But this trade out should be quick from the side of AXIOM Legends. They let him regen. Having a player in top window, now 2 players up in this position. He needs to plant the bomb as quick as possible. It's a rewrap towards this B site is going to be happening here, and the call out comes on through for Crucified to try to roam through this. He does spot it out, and he's able to get the kill. AXIOM Legend. 2-1 here. It's Crucified able to clutch up on the last kill there. Predictions for those channel points have gone in for this last map. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at a 2-2 scoreline. AXIOM Legends able to win the hard points, not able to win anything else. An 0-7 even from the side of SKILLZ Chicago. And the overload as well. Breadstick camp for Zanak. As we do show love here to anybody that's on that breadstick camp. Jay Lito as well on it. 2 dead now early for the side of AXIOM Legends, but a get back for the side of SKILLZ Chicago. This plant going down early and often as Zernak pops another one. And again, this is what you want to see if you're the side of AXIOM Legend, if you're a fan of them. 4-2. 3v1 scenario for Flames. Can he find this first kill? And he cannot. AXIOM Legend take another round here, 3-1. Maybe a little bit of a cred ball spot there from Zernak. We showed the breadstick cam. He was on 1 kill, able to get 2 in the round there for himself. As it is going to be Jay Lito now on that breadstick cam. 1 and 4 from the young man. Not what you want to see from him as he switches over to that AR. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we show love to everyone when they're on a breadstick cam, donut cam, whatever it may be. We want him to try to get this kill. It's not a hate thing. Usually when we do this, it does happen where this player does go crucial in the next round. So we'll see what he can do as a first kill does go the way of the side of SKILLZ Chicago. He's already making this wrap play happen as 2 cross into his sight. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, he's able to do it. And that is another round that goes in favor of the side of AXIOM of SKILLZ Chicago. I do apologize there. 3-2 now. Still within touching distance is the side of SKILLZ Chicago, but the offensive side of AXIOM Legends has been very good so far. We'll see what can happen here. A stun on a teammate as well for Kratos is not what you want to see. Kratos does get first blooded again. Really, with the man advantage, it's really, you know, the scams have to come out. Again, or going back and forth. Again, trying to find something, and no, it's not going to be it for the side of AXIOM Legends. Tied up at 3s now. 6 rounds deep. So we head into the next round, 3-3. Skill Chicago now rolling here. 2 rounds chained together. They head back onto their offensive side. And Jay Lito bringing himself back into it on a 3 streak right now. Trying to find something to go his way. 4-4 on a 3 streak. He's brought himself back alive. This is when their side starts to become shooters. As 20v Pluto able to connect on Dakota as well. Jose Lito, the god, trying to find a wrap route again like he did in the last one. He's able to get one. A little bit too scared to push out of there. Now in the 2v4 scenario for the side of AXIOM Legends. We'll see what we can find. As they're not able to get a freebie into the back of the map as well, as he does not spot out that player on the dirt path. Again, actually, I do think he does, and gives a call out to Kratos that that player could be there. Nothing coming through the middle of the map. Mango able to drop Kratos, and now it's Zernak left up in the 2v1. We've seen him clutch these before. See what he can find. The shots go out through the middle of the map, and a jump up is potential here. You see number 4 playing through that. As Mango does get the spot out. Jose Lito just here to try to stab him up, and he does so. So that's going to be the round again. Now 3 rounds chained together for the side of SKILLZ Chicago. Knife kill coming in from Jose Lito, the god. And again, crucial timings happening back and forth. 4-3, these teams throwing punches like heavyweight boxers right now as we head back into what could potentially be a swing round for the side of SKILLZ Chicago as they try to take the lead here. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I remind you, a 2-2 map score right now. Nades going on out. As we have seen, whoever wins this first blood battle is usually able to win the round. Spot out does happen. Now playing a little bit more passive here. Spotting up onto that top window position. Now 2 players from the side of SKILLZ Chicago on this side, able to get it going as Jose Lito making the wrap play a reality. As number 7 does not spot him out, but he spots number 7 out. It's going to be Zernak wrapping through the spawn of the side. As I thought, the side of SKILLZ Chicago just a little bit too aware of that situation. Now in the 2v4 scenario, it's Coda and Crucified left up into it. Coda does get spotted out through the middle of the map, and Crucified now left up by himself. Time dwindling away, and it is not going to be the round here for the side of AXIOM Legends. 5-3 is your scoreline right now. Map point, series point on the cards here for SKILLZ Chicago. They have chained 4 rounds together, looking dominant in the later half of the S&D. YYing his life out is Flame as a 7-4, 7-5 here for Flame and 20v Pluto. 6-4 and 6-3 from Jose Lito and Mango. They really have not died yet. As you see the scoreline on a 5 streak here. 5, 2, 2, 3 for everyone on the side of SKILLZ Chicago. We need to try to find these kills as Coda does find first blood. And like I've said before, whoever usually finds first blood here is going to be able to win the round. And it is going to be a trade out. Now in the 2v3 scenario is Flames and Mango. Mango has bomb on the back, looking to try to plant this at the A site, maybe rotate it out. They are playing together perfectly. Spot out through the middle does happen, and Mango able to turn and burn on Crucified. Now in the 2v2 scenario. Mango wraps back to this A site as Flame tries to make a route into this top solar panel position. Players are not seeing each other. Mango now roaming onto site. I do believe the side of AXIOM Legends just giving up this site for free. And finally, it does not go their way as Kratos does fall. Now Coda left up in the 2v1 by himself. Can he clutch it up when it matters the most? Bomb down. Coda trying to find something to go his way. One of these players to scam. And it could be the round. As a spot out does happen. Takes a couple pop shots at him. Nothing spotted out. Coda gets the first one on to Mango. He was not able to clutch this out in the last round. As it is going to be the chase here. As he insta-hops the bomb. I do believe he has time for this. And Flame going to wrap back. And he is not going to get there in time. We go another round for the side of Axiom Legends. They're able to clutch it up. Insta-hops the bomb. Exactly what you want to see in a 1v1 scenario for the side of Axiom Legend. 4-5 now. As we head into this next round, it's the offensive side of Axiom Legends. They've had a better start into this S&D than they did in the last one. And will we see the full series get enacted? Will we go map 5, round 11? Or will it be... Oh, I do believe that's going to be a team nade as well. That's an unfortunate scenario. I do not believe that Crucified could get that nade over. Middle of the map play coming in for the side of Axiom Legends. Number 3 on the wrap route. He has those silent feet, but Zernak reads the route. Able to clutch up onto it. Now in the 3v1. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, whoever usually wins the first blood, you saw it in the last round. Yes, it was a 1v1 clutch scenario, but usually whoever gets this first blood is going to be able to win the round. This bomb does go down underneath the nose of Flame. It's the middle of the map. Chow does come on through, and Crucified able to win it against 20v Pluto, as it's now just left up into one. Flame by himself, and ladies and gentlemen, get those buzzers in. We are going to round 11. One round to decide the fate of who takes the series here, ladies and gentlemen. And this is a crucial one. Crucified clutches up with 2 in the round as well. We head into this final round. Not sure who's going to get offense, who's going to get defense. It is going to be the side of SKILLZ Chicago on the defensive side. They have been a little bit better on this side as well. They chained 4 rounds together to bring them to that 5-3 scoreline. But the side of Axiom Legends able to bring it back with 2 of their own. So really anybody's ball game right now. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, one of these things where we talk about the first blood needing to go down here in a crucial round for either side. The spot outs do not happen. The bomb is going to be pushed up mid already, and Flame able to clutch up that first kill. Crucified going down. Flame spots out this player on the P5 sand. Does take a couple more pop shots at him, as Flame is having a hard time trying to roam through the middle of the map. 5-5 now. Still the scoreline. 1 down for the side of Axiom Legends, as everyone from the side of SKILLZ Chicago just wraps his plays. Or not on the back read, as number 2 making the route. It's 20v Pluto here for the route, and unfortunate jump up stun does happen. Now in the 2v4 scenario, another one does get spotted out, and that is going to be that, ladies and gentlemen. SKILLZ Chicago taking it in 5 as they clutch it up in round number 11, able to take the win here. You know, not anything to hang your hat on. If, you know, hang your head on, at least for the side of Axiom Legends. You win both hard points, something that you guys have been struggling with late in, or early into the season. Fortunately, the S&D just does not go your way, and we get a dirty little Neslo from the side of SKILLZ Chicago as well. Crucial one for them. They are able to clutch it up at the end. And I do believe that stun does not help their case at all if you're the side. From him, unfortunately. Alrighty, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Just a little bit of a struggle. Unfortunate events happening for the side of for the side of Axiom Legends. I do apologize there. The map 5 round 11, and they're able to do what they need to do at the end of it. But just unfortunate events for the side of Axiom Legends. Skill Chicago able to take it the full distance of the series and really clutch up when it matters the most. They're able to Neslo as well, winning 2 S&Ds and the 3rd respawn game mode, as you see the scorecard pop up there. We appreciate you guys as always. We appreciate the league for allowing us to do so. Unfortunately, we are not going to be doing an interview with the side of SKILLZ Chicago. I do not believe they're in the right voice chat for us to do that. I do apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen, as it does go the way of SKILLZ Chicago tonight. And I mean, they look dominant in the map 1, and it could have been a 3-0 even here for SKILLZ, but unfortunately the dropout does happen. They were able to play it pretty well through a 3v4 as well. You're taking points off of when they needed to. It's just unfortunate that they couldn't, get back into the lobby. I do believe we see a different kind of an outcome from the side of SKILLZ Chicago if we do see that map 1 win. They were dominant in the first S&D, dominant in the overload as well. This could have easily been a 3-0. And it really comes off the back of a lot of players. Jay Lito doing what he needs to do in the route play, being that nuisance in the back of the map, the thorn in the side, if you will. And, we didn't really get to see a lot from 20V Pluto in the first hard point, but he goes nuclear in the overload for himself, as they do swap over to the Hangout chat. So we're going to head to a quick interview with them in the winner's circle. We'll be back in just a couple seconds here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you when we get that interview going. Into the interview in the winner's circle with the side of SKILLZ Chicago. And boys, talk to me about that series a little bit. It goes your way. It doesn't go your way in map number 1. We'll talk about that one first. Unfortunate error in the game. You do drop out if you are, 20V Pluto, man. I mean, you tried your best to get back in, dog. Like, it was even going your guys' way too in the 3v4. It looked like you guys were going to be able to win map number 1 and try to, even take it. Like I said at the end of it, I think you guys would have 3-0'd if you do take map number 1. But talk to me as a player, what that feels like to, you do crash out, you have to try to get back in, and unfortunately your team does lose the map because of so.
Bro, I'm sitting top P3. We have rotations, and then boom, black screen. I can't do nothing. I mean, I'm just trying not to lose full. I thought we were good to like end the game actually, but they kept playing it out. They did what they could. I come back and my screen is like a rainbow. I can't even see again. I crash again, and then I'm just trying not to lose full. My teammates did what they could to like finish out that map, but I mean, we regained after that, and we knew it was gonna be tough in the search and the overload. I know you were saying that they were trying to Neslo us, so we had to take care of business in those game modes there.
And you guys were the ones that Neslo. Like I was completely wrong, man. Like I'm sorry for not knowing enough about your guys' game.
Hey, like you said though, I mean, if I never crashed out, we're winning that 3-0 anyway. So
I definitely believe that as well. And you talk about that those next two game modes, you 6-3, and then you 7-0 in the overload. And talk to me about what that means for you guys a little bit here. Flames wants to take this one, you can take it as well. Another one that just goes your way in this one as well. Like you look dominant in the second respawn mode. They did not have a chance from start to finish there. What do you guys like this game mode, or you like the map? What really is it for you guys?
Flame, you got it?
Yeah, pretty much. We're all on the same page. Our comms were flowing. We're locked in. Good.
Bro, we would tee up that overload. We were all screaming. We
were
were on one that overload. It was just
our
just
comms
like
were on point.
yeah, bro. Like it was like they had like almost no chance. Like just humbly. You know what I mean? Like our comms were just on point. We was screaming and just slamming, bro. It was just all flowing. It was all flowing.
Yeah, and then we head into that second S&D, and I'm not second hard point. I do apologize there. And you guys do we really need to talk about it. It's just like they. I don't know what was going on, man. Like they were just allowed to chain like 4 or 5 hills back to back to back, and
you know what
allowed them to bring them back.
Blame both hard points on me. I lagged out the first one, and the second one, my teammates was doing it all, bro. I don't know. My mind went somewhere else in the middle of that black card. No bullshit. I was thinking about something else. But hey man, it is what it is. You can't win them all.
Yeah, it definitely does happen at the end of the day. One of those things where you can't win them all. You speak it to the truth, man, and you go to that map number 5, round 11, and take me through those winning moments. You guys chain 4 rounds together. You're down 1-3. You bring back the lead to your side. You win another round on top of that, and now it's 5-3, and they're able to chain 2 back, and then you clutch it up at the end. Really, what is the S&D prowess those people at home should be taking note of you guys?
Bro, just pure composure, bro. Stay composed, sweat these rounds out, look for the first blood, and after that, once you get numbers, just like work as a team, and it's over with. You know what I mean? Once you're up 4v3, just take over. You got to win that round. It is what it is. If you lose, it's you can't lose those. You just can't lose those, and that's the way we look at it. We're really good at playing together, trading off each other, and going up for like getting the first blood in the round.
My chat is already saying Pluto's PR is out of this world, man. You very PR trained. One of those things that we talk about. But we go back to this map number 2, and a guy like Mango, man. I know he's not in the call right now. I'd ask him directly, man. Dropping 13 plus kills for his side with the assist as well. Going nuclear. What is it like to have a guy in S&D that's just putting up numbers like that?
I'm just gonna say he's our trap card. He's that guy. He is him. That's all I gotta say about that. He is him.
Yeah, definitely so. And this is where the PR could go out the window here, ladies and gentlemen. Just be prepared now. But is there this is a question that we ask a lot of the teams when we finish with the interview. Is there anything that you guys want to say to the rest of the league, or any of those teams that might be watching?
I'll tell you what, we ain't worried about nobody except our sister team, SKILLZ LA. That's all we're worried about right now. And we really ain't even worried about them, but they know how it is. We go back and forth all the time. But everybody else in the league, it ain't looking too good for you.
As you heard it here first, it's not looking too good for you guys if you're another team in this league. And they dominate through start to finish here. Unfortunately, that map won. Like I said, man, I think you guys would have won that map number one if you did not drop out. Taking it 3-0. You were in the lead most of the map. You were taking pace. You were controlling space, and that was really what it came down to as we head into those last maps. And we appreciate you guys as always for joining into the interview. And thank you for allowing us to match as always. We appreciate you guys. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in with the send-off in just a couple seconds. It's been the winner circle with the real Invictus and the boys from SKILLZ Chicago. Clutching it up in round 11. Map number 5, able to take a third win in the league. We appreciate you guys as always. Be back in just a couple seconds. Wait, you're muted. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we join back into it, we appreciate you guys as always for allowing us to be live for this long. All the viewers that came in and out. We've been live for 3 hours and 16 minutes. All those viewers that are still left in here, we appreciate you guys as always. If you haven't yet, make sure you go drop a follow, drop a sub if you're really generous, and make sure you guys get involved into the YouTube channel and the Discord as well. We appreciate you guys if you go ahead and do that. If not, that's always fine as well. And at the same time, as we take a look at the series from the scope, really, we just have to talk about it. One of those things that just really didn't go a lot of players' ways. Unfortunately, Kratos not having a great series holistically in this one. It is unfortunate for him. He's a very good player when it comes down to it. He just unfortunately did not have a great series. It did not go his way. And one of those things that happens a lot of the time when we talk about these online leagues. Sometimes the server is in favor to your side, whatever it may be. It just didn't really work out for them as well tonight in the way of SKILLZ Chicago. We talked about it in the interview as well. That map number 1, they drop out. They have to stay composed, and that's one of those things. You have to stay composed. You have to look over and say, hey, just calm down. I know the game's being kind of a dick right now, but we're able to clutch up these rounds in S&D. And Neslo, the team, unfortunately, I did think that this was going to go the other way. If the side of Legends was able to do it, it was going to be a Neslo in reverse. But, sometimes I'm here to be surprised. I'm here to be, bamboozled, switched around. And exactly that happened. The side of SKILLZ Chicago able to Neslo the series. They take both S&Ds and the second respawn game mode with the overload 7-0. And I mean, it really was one of those things. It's just, that first map doesn't go your way. You're able to take the next 2 dominantly. And then map 4, again, the respawn on the hard point really didn't go their way on Blackheart. The side of Legends, even though we talked about at the beginning, them having a struggling time when it comes to the hard point, they were able to take both of them tonight and, clutching it up when it matters the most, down about, almost 100 points in the later half of that one, really is what you want to see from a team. If there is anything, any silver lining for the side of AXIOM Legends, that really is what it is. Your hard point did look good. Your S&D in the second one looked very good. Unfortunately, the round just doesn't go your way. The stun hit on Kratos in that last round really did not play to your favor. And it happens at the end of the day, man. It's one of those things that just, it's COD. Something skymmy is going to happen. Something just isn't going to go your way, unfortunately. And that's really what we saw tonight for that side. As always, though, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe I've already said the Twitch and the YouTube thing, so I won't say it again. But make sure you go and give Dre some love in the background of things. Everything you're seeing here visually on the stream is all due to him. His production quality is very, very good. We appreciate him as always. And, we appreciate the Phantoms Premier League for allowing codcasters and players to have the opportunity to do what they love. And ladies and gentlemen, I will be live on Zoned Out tomorrow for 2 matches. So if you do want to go watch me cast again, go over there and get followed up into the Zoned Out League Twitch. We will see you guys in the next one. Thank you.
done. 5-3 now. Appreciate you, Nick, for the raid as well. Welcome everybody from the last game, the last match from Nick's chat. If you're just joining us, it's going on right now. 4 points, baby. Easy,